gets in, does extremely well, and Little here, with a man straight on him, he dispossesses him. It's Gordon that's doing awfully well to get so far. The shot comes from Hignett, and a marvellous save from Beresford. We won by a goal to nil, but that wasn't enough. We didn't get enough goals to get in the playoffs. That's another story. This is Coventry and Burnley now, and this is Tony Grant. Stabs it up for Taylor, pushed it wide here for West, and West puts an early ball in it. It hits the number 3 Gordon. Down it goes, penalty, and brought down in the box, Glenn Little, and the referee having no doubt in his mind it's a penalty. But penalties, who's going to take it, Terry?
Robbie Blake. Turned very, very quickly, did Glenn Little. Too quickly for Gary McAllister, and the player manager will be very disappointed there. No arguing, Robbie Blake. Can he do it this time?
OK, on 14 minutes then, Burnley have a penalty. Glenn Little brought down in the box. A lot of people close their eyes and look away. The Coventry fans trying to put off Robbie Blake as he steps up to take the penalty. 1-0. Burnley go into an early lead. 14 and a half minutes gone. Burnley 1, Coventry 0. Robbie Blake.
Fabian de Beek, no chance. Confident stride up. Few paces to the keeper's left, right in the corner. That's the place to place penalties. 1-0 to the Clarets.
And West takes the free kick, whether he's got the 6 yards or not. Colwell, or Konjic heads up there. Grant. Oh, and this is a chance here. Grant. Goal! 2-0! Sonny Grant puts the Clarets a 2-0 lead. A mistake in the Coventry defence, and Bob's your uncle.
Absolutely superb goal. Determination, effort, strength. He was on top of that ball. He wanted that, and then he drilled it past the keeper.
And Partridge just keeps it in at the touchline. Now if he pulls it back, which he has done, and Branch is there again, you see, to head, and Davenport picks up that loose ball. Oh, a penalty. Well, Branch slipped, and he caught him as he went down. So a penalty to Coventry. Oh dear.
That's a cheap penalty, isn't it? They've had a few appeals, I've got to give them the due there. Perhaps that's third time lucky. But there's no card there, no intent, no maliciousness. Just a very cheap penalty, and of course it'll be the player manager, I believe, to take it.
Of course, who else would take it? Mr. Cool. Well, Beresford, he's good at saving penalties, holds the record, of course, and it's going to be the manager of Coventry City to take this spot kick for them as he steps up. 2-1. Marlon Beresford takes it. Taylor. Well, I thought he was being held by Davenport there. Now then, here's Grant. Oh, Taylor on the left-hand side now. Cross comes in, it took a deflection, and it's a goal. I think that's flattened their Coventry now. Gareth Taylor, it came off Davenport into the back of the net, and that's Burnley 3, Coventry City 1.
And if I'm any judge, that should be the winner. It looked like an innocuous cross reel in, it just caught Davenport, I think it was, looped over the keeper. He was stranded, flat-footed, whatever way you look at it. I'll tell you what it is. It's Burnley 3, Coventry 1, with about 5 minutes left. That should be game, set and match.
Well, Stan, the last few days must have been pretty good in the life of Burnley Football Club.
They've been smashing. We got through the cup, got a dream draw at home to Manchester United, a draw which most clubs in our position could only dream of. So we've been fortunate enough to be drawn out the hat with that. And we've had a good entertaining match today, and we've come out on top in that. So the last sort of 3 or 4 days have been marvellous.
Because it was important, wasn't it, to stop that run of defeats in the league?
Yes, yeah, very important. We've gone 12, then we lost 3. And anyhow, we put a stop to it now, so that's important, and hopefully we can build on that.
Were you worried after about a quarter of an hour because Coventry made such a positive start, and had it not been for your goalkeeper, they could easily have been 2 up?
Well, we would expect that, because they're a very good side, they've got very good players. But I felt we created chances as well, and the proof of the pudding's in the eating. We've gone in 2-0 up. We've had a player sent off. There's nothing to lose. They've come at us big style in the second half, and they got a penalty. It was a penalty as well. Then they got back to 2-1. So we were under the cosh a little then. But for some reason that seems to happen against 10 men. I'm not just quite sure why. And then we got the third goal, and then by then it was okay.
Now, let's talk a little bit more about that Manchester United game. It was a huge cheer from the supporters when it was announced just before kick-off. Just what will it mean to Burnley?
Well, I think any team outside the Premiership, if you draw Manchester United, it guarantees you, more or less guarantees you a full house. I'd be very hopeful that the television would take it as well. Underdogs against the best team in the country over the last few years. So financially, it's massively important to us.
And given the fact that you've already beaten a Premiership side in the Worthington Cup, why not a second scalp?
Well, that could be a tall order, but we'll see. We'll have a go, and I'm sure it'll be a fantastic occasion for all the Burnley fans and everyone connected with the club. It's a dream draw for us, really. That's it.